And it's going to be absolutely crucial in this race that someone gets out to a good start in the first 500 metres. These crews are so well matched. We see the team from Denmark there. Denmark won the Olympic title in 2004. This is a different crew, but it's Italy that's got out to the fastest start.
And here are the champions from last year, China, Tian, Zhang, Wu and Huang, and they were oh so aggressive 12 months ago in Eton.
Absolutely, they amazingly took the world to storm. They've been very good in the World Cups here in Amsterdam in particular. They had a tremendous duel with the British crew. British crew rapidly improving through the season. Little blip in Lucerne, but I think here the British have looked fantastic, and at the moment they're really right in there with the Chinese as well, with that Italians hanging on to that vital 6-foot lead.
250 metres gone and all to play for. Not really anything between all 6 crews. On the near side, Denmark here, but it's the Italians now who are just beginning to put the pressure. As you can see from the stroke rate there, it's the Italians putting the pressure on the other crews.
Yeah, and in the former days when Denmark were Olympic champions, it would have been them that was the highest rating crew, but now they're at the back, and Canada are coming through to challenge the Italians, the fast-starting Italians, as we move up to 500 metres.
Canada with Daniel Parsons in the stroke seat from Thunder Bay and Ontario, then Mike Lewis from Victoria, John Bear from Toronto and Victoria, and Ian Bramble also from Victoria, and they're really closing on the Italians as we come to the end of the first quarter. Great Britain, but look at that, the first 4 crews within a second, and then France and the world champions at the moment in 6th place on the far side.
Yeah, the Chinese have got to absolutely make a move. Such is the pace of this race, you'd expect them to do something in the second 500 metres, because really those who go out quick with an event that's as fast and as competitive as this are going to have an advantage. So let's see if China, the world champions, can make a move. I'll tell you what, Britain looking smooth there though in lane 3. James Clark in the stroke seat setting up a fantastic rhythm.
Yeah, this 4, and here they are in picture, Martin. They really are improving rapidly.
Yeah, I love the way James Clark, he takes a little look across. He's a real racer from London Rowing Club. Fantastic to see him racing the Chinese head-to-head in Amsterdam. And once again, he's racing the Chinese. They're about level with the Chinese, just behind the Italians and Canadians. But this crew has a fantastic second 1,000 metres. They've learned an awful lot from watching the British men's 4 not perform here. They're not going to make the same mistake. And their coach, Robin Williams, has said, let's learn from them. Let's keep cool. Let's keep our rhythm.
Well, he said the Chinese had to respond, and they are responding. They're responding alongside the Italians, who are still moving to good purpose, but just to their right, they're conscious, they have to be conscious of the fact that there's a big move going on from Tian, the stroke of the Chinese lightweight 4, to put them back into the race. And you can just see them on the far side there. They've certainly accelerated and brought themselves back up as we come to the half distance. Still Bruno Mascarenhas and his Italian quartet have got the advantage though. China though have moved up, as you can see, into 2nd place, just ahead of Canada and America. But it's still all to play for.
Oh, it's a fantastic race. There's 6 crews with practically half a length between them. As we look at the Chinese, Tian Zheng at stroke, basically looking across every time. They're not in the same position they were a year ago, so they've got to do something special. The Italians still out there. Now someone's got to make a move if they're going to break the Italian dominance.
Tell you what, the British look really good. They're 3 from the bottom of the picture there, and they're looking relaxed, and they're looking poised, and they're looking strong, and just seem to be stalking away. It was really interesting there that both James Lindsay Finn and Richard Chambers had a look round there just to see where the opposition are, and they're not going to be too concerned because they're right on terms.
Yeah, they're right on terms. They're real racers, these British, and they know they're level with the Chinese. I would think they'd be confident they can reel in those Italians.
China, though, how much has that burst in the second quarter taken out of them? Because they're moving up on the Italians now, but this race looks as if it's far from over here, and you can't rule out either the French. The French also noted for a fast finish, and it'll be interesting to see whether they start to mount their challenge. You just sense that the French are about to move into battle.
Yeah, you do, and the French are very smooth, very slick crew. Absolutely anybody could take the medals in this race, and the Chinese, well, they're not going to give up their world title that easy, but as we come with 500 metres to go, the British are moving ominously smoothly.
It's worth remembering that the French, they were world champions 2 years ago. It was the Chinese who took the title away for France, so there's hunger for revenge there. And now you can see on the far side there, China not making any more progress. Italy still toughing it out. Great Britain beginning to move now to some purpose, and there's real acceleration in the British boat, and the angle is quite deceptive between Great Britain and China on the far side. But the way it looks to me is if the British are just about to move into second place, and the French are coming pretty strongly. The Canadians, I don't think, have got any more to give at the moment, but look at the British. They're coming and they're coming and they're coming.
Yeah, this is the class they've shown. Just a look across from the bowman Richard Chambers from Coleraine in Northern Ireland, Alan Campbell's hometown. Another look across. He must know, he must sense that he's going to beat the Italians, because they've got their bows just a foot in front, but they're moving so smoothly. There goes James Clark, up goes the rating again.
Well, he needed to, because the Italians, thanks to Mascarenhas, they also responded. They're asking each other questions now. Clark in the stroke seat versus Mascarenhas in the stroke seat of the Italian boat. China can do no more on the far side. The French are finishing fast. They are dangerous, and France really beginning to pour it on. France, two from the bottom of the picture, challenging now both Great Britain and the Italians, and the French boat is moving faster than either of the two boats that are ahead of them at the moment. But the water, the opportunity is running out. Great Britain have got the lead from the Italians. The Italians have got no more to give. The French are pouring it on. Great Britain come to the line. They get there and the French surge. And maybe they've just got the silver ahead of Italy, with China back in maybe fourth place, but the Canadians were finishing quick.